Greetings and salutations, everyone. You caught me mid-quest. Jerry should be wrapping up here, I believe, after this next quest completes. So I'm just basically starting a little bit early to start the jump in. Basically making ready for the Fall of the Noob to go live in pretty quick. I mean, we're technically already live, but you know, more live here when Jerry's finished. We'll probably do the full intro when Jerry wraps up. So while he finishes his lunchtime stream, just hang out, have a good time. If you're watching this video after the fact, I appreciate it. And, yeah. Thanks a lot for being part of the stream. Appreciate you. Stabby, stabby, stabby. Hey, good morning, Top Hat. Are we planning on DDOing tomorrow, or D&Ding tomorrow? Nim asked me, and I told him I would ask you to say something in the one chat, and if so, someone will need to message Steiner probably. Let's see if we can attempt to be good. Beep. To see if you're going to your mother. Yeah, okay, well, find out and then post something somewhere if you wouldn't mind. I said I don't mind answering questions about it, but I hate answering questions when it is I don't know the answer. So whatever we could do, I'd really appreciate it. I managed to knock out a couple of Reaper. Well, a Reaper here. Should be out hitting the bus with the wire brush, but alas, DDO commitments. They should be. I think it was more of like we were just chatting and having a conversation and was curious if I knew what was up, that's all. It wasn't like I was being grilled, you know? So I'm like, what are we doing? He wasn't waterboarding me. He was just like, hey, do you know what's up? I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Like, as far as I know, that's the plan. But I know nothing, Jon Snow. I think he was, to be honest, I think he is very excited to, I guess he had read some spoiler-free reviews or whatever, and he is extremely excited to get to the next part. Hey, where'd my hireling go? Did it just decide to randomly quit on me? That's good. Not good. I was kind of counting on it to be here for this fight. Well, we'll finish the slime. We'll stun the Aborian, and I guess we'll just summon Ellery. Alright, Ellery will protect me. Make the heals, Ellery. Stop slooting. Alright, that's my girl. Speed boost. Kill it faster. Nope. Nope. I didn't realize that my hireling had quit. Or I would have just left the quest earlier. Oh well. Exactly. Well, so again, we'll get into the whole project here. Oh, it looks like Jerry's done. Except he's waving his hands back and forth and not sure what all he's up to. So we're getting close to taking over the big stream. So we'll have this whole conversation once here in a minute. Fierce Fred here is unhappy. He did not get an answer to his question on any of the platforms, so I didn't even see his question. The level grinding is okay. I'm honestly kind of struggling a little bit here and there for some things. Struggling here and there. Yeah, the lag is still kind of bad, but that's not what's eating me. It's the... Actually... It's this. It's the getting to places. Any shrines? Yeah, there's a shrine in that quest, but it was not worth the hassle to try to get there. Oh, you know what? Before we actually do that, we should pick up a hireling. He's still going. And the dogs are going off because somebody decided to drive by and honk their horn. Some emergency service place. It sounded like. Alright, there he goes. Oh no, there's actually the chair is getting delivered right this minute is what's going on. So that's great timing. So my son ordered a chair on Black Friday and it sounds like it's here. So I apologize. Starting the stream off with an apology, that's always the best.
Lana.
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 Lana!
Lana! Probably.
Danger zone.
Welcome to the Danger Zone, everybody. Nope, welcome to Follow the Noob. I am your host this afternoon, Captain Dog Barkarootsky.
It's a very intense moment. The chance to
wood.
try something nobody's ever tried before.
It's a very intense moment, my friend. Thank you very much. How many months is this? 9 months? Oh my god. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Oh, we did it! We got the house D on the first try. Oh man. Anyway, for those of you coming over from DDO stream, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Follow the Noob. Let's play catch up. So this is my level 20 project character right now. So one of the things that I'd like to do is I'd like to take and get a character post level 20 and have someone there for like Tuesdays and Thursdays for the foreseeable future in that post level 20 content. And after spending a little bit of time trying to decide who it's going to be, what it's going to be, etc., I ended up landing on, let's just do Javabot. Javabot has the most past lives from everybody other than Samius. Javabot has the most random gear other than Samius. And also, oh yeah, I should get on Discord. Sorry. Hey, good morning, Forehand. Hanging out in the voice chat. And Javabot also is a character that gets a little bit of love because he was my other primary, my like secondary character for a really long time. So he gets an awful lot of love that some of the other characters don't get. So he's got a leg up in a lot of different categories over some of the other characters. The problems is like he doesn't have any Reaper points. Like I think he has 1 now. I think I got 1 yesterday. Yeah, 1. He doesn't really solo certain things very well. We were doing really well. We kind of like moved. Oh, good. They're all coming. Excellent. We kind of shifted our gears yesterday a little bit to... I gotta attack this Plague Reaper and not this other stuff. I kind of shifted gears to just elites yesterday in the attempts to get some quick XP coming. At level 9, he'll be quite solid in Reapers, I think. That's when we'll get our firewall. That's when we'll get everything else kind of on its way. But until then, we're actually going to struggle a little bit. So I'm not sure if it's worth the hassle to try to do... I don't know where you're attacking, but I appreciate you not attacking me during that moment. So again, I'm not sure if it's worth the hassle to try doing Reapers right now. I don't have a group. It's basically... It's in a weird spot, right? I'm level 5. Level 5. And it is a... This is the other part that's kind of weird. Is that I am a Priest of Vol. So I'm a Dagger Cleric. Which I actually think is one of the stronger possible Cleric builds. And I'm doing the double dagger stuff, which again is kind of weird, but it all kind of works together. It lets you do like a whole bunch of like, holy weapon attacks, and you'll get your Blood of Vol trigger thing, and like all these weird, cool things kind of like pile in together all at once. Answer your question. What is your question? Can I answer your question, Beans? Have I ever heard of Doro? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Wood got your Chromebook, so you can watch him play now. Sweet. If you can remember your password. Well, I'm glad your Chromebook finally came. Hopefully you're loving it. Now you probably need to get yourself a Chromecast. And then you can still Chromecast to the TV and still watch on and still have your Chromebook there. I love Chromecasting. Chrome, yes. Chromecasting is like... There's a reason even though I think Google has become taken over by people who no longer wish to do no harm. There's a reason I'm still a Google fanboy in the sense that I still buy a lot of their products. And one of them is the Chromecast.
Well, when you're ready for level 6 to join you, I'll come run with you for a little bit.
Oh, sounds awesome. I'll be ready pretty soon. In fact, if you want... Let's see, what level is this quest chain? I'm like in the middle of... I can't even remember how to pull the quest chain up. Depths of Discord, and it's a 7. So if you want to come with me now, you can.
Sure. This is a box live, so I don't care what, what
okay.
run things.
Okay, just send Javabot a tell. I don't know if or whatever. Perfect.
Alright, let's see how many times it takes me to transfer to House D.
You know what? I got really lucky this last time. It took me 1. However, the first time I was getting here, I literally sat there and watched my tick down to like 55 minutes.
It took me 2.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not bad at all.
So yeah, there's a situation going on. It sounds like from some of the people in the chat, other servers are getting it a little bit, but Sarlona's getting it bad. And basically exchanging zones is a real nightmare right now.
It's bad on Orient, really bad.
Is it bad there too? Okay.
Yeah, we of course we have a large population, and they really have a lot of people playing since it's the holidays and people are off, and it's getting cold and people are coming inside to play. But yeah, we've had problems that a whole quest will just lag out for 5-6 minutes.
Yeah,
And
the
we'll all
lag
be
is
dead when
bad.
we get up.
The lag is bad across all the servers. I feel that. But like,
I couldn't even run Tangle Route yesterday. I was trying to run Tangle Route, and I'd like go in to do a quest, and it would just like not send me out to Tangle Route.
right. That's we're having like basically teleport errors. Except the game's not like dying. The handler is actually working well enough to send you back to where you came from. So it's taking like 5, 10, 15, 20. Literally, I spent 5 minutes trying to get to House Beneath the first go through here. So, how's my head? My head's about a 5. I woke up around 7 this morning to it, kind of being a pain. So I got up, I drank some hot water, and after about an hour, I was half able to get back to sleep again. So that was nice. Let's see. Yep, I'm again level 5. I think that was a 4 hands question. Just kind of working through a couple of things here. Lag has been a friend on Kyber. He's got a friend in you, does it? Lag is like the real challenge of DDO. What they should just do is give up on making quests more difficult by making the monsters harder, and just add more lag as the challenge rating increases. Well, I don't think it's purposeful. I think you just embrace it and make that the difficulty increase. Good morning, Thakar. Saw you jump over in on Jerry's stream.
So have like the lag monster is an in boss.
Yeah, but it's not an in boss. It's like the more R's you put on your quest or whatever. There's just like the haze of the lag monster continues to...
Yeah.
It strengthens.
We'll start having L's.
Yeah.
like Reaper difficulty and lag difficulty.
Yeah, exactly. Just embrace it. Why not? Why not embrace it? Add undocumented lag reapers. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe we're just getting the lag reaper experiment in all zones. Okay, so this is the last time I'm going to answer this question for you, Peter, ever. And if you ever bring this up again, I will instantly block that account until you stop bringing it up. This is the last time I'm going to answer this part of the question. And I realize that you have heard me answer this, or maybe you say this and then you leave and you don't listen to the reply, but I don't care anymore.
Cookie back here.
I think I picked up a fragment. Yeah, I did. So, specifically the reason why my head bothers me so much. Specifically and directly, I now have a cause. My migraines are primarily triggered because my vertebrae, my C1 and C2, for whatever reason, shift really, really badly and pinch my spinal column. That is why. That is the primary cause of my migraines. It's not because I spend all day looking at a computer screen. I spend less time looking at a computer screen I did 10 years ago.
More than most people generally.
It is literally... Oh god, we decided to do this fight.
Oh, that was my dog.
Okay. It
My
literally...
dog has got
Go ahead.
a fascination with boxes.
Yeah, it's fine. I was just like, oh, I didn't realize we were going to do this fight. I thought we would probably skip it. So that is the reason why my head bothers me. Unlike a lot of people with migraines, I have a pretty clear reason.
You really should just put a button on your stream deck that just links to the WebMD of like cluster headaches. And if they care to know, then they can read the article.
Well, what I'm going to do at some point, and I keep saying I'm going to do this and I haven't, but I'm going to actually record 2 videos that are like the most common things, like why I stream and about my headaches.
I got that side.
Well, that's fine. I'm still getting my collectibles.
Oh, okay.
Getting my collectibles. You know me.
I think it's just an excuse for me to do the rest of the quest.
Oh, maybe that too. Can't wait for the horse dancing. Yeah, that might be fun. Oh no, I'm really excited for the...
It'll be cute.
I was really surprised when Jerry dropped that to hit situation.
Yeah.
Because, like, a lot of people... Like, to hitting monsters has never been a problem before. And then a few months ago, I noticed that... I was like, man, I feel like all of a sudden... Did they change something? To hitting monsters has become actually difficult. And I was like, this is odd. This is the last one of the chain, right? I think so.
Yeah. What's next, Blake?
Finish out.
I'm level 6, so we should do level 4s.
Yeah. Any other level 4s you want to do is fine. Like, I'm down with pretty much whatever. Man, I can't hit the buttons today. Why am I cranky? I'm cranky because I didn't sleep very much last night, to be perfectly honest. I didn't sleep.
And he's answered that question like 15 times in the last 15 days, so...
Yeah. Seems like I answer that question once or twice a day. Or not even a question per se, but respond to a similar comment. And I'm specifically trying not to talk about my migraine situation anymore on camera. Alright, so let's see. What do we got? We have Fresh in the Air. STK. Have you done STK?
Yeah, I did all STK already.
I hate you. Alright.
I was halfway through the market chain, but if you want to restart it, we can restart it and do the market chain.
See, I just did the market chain.
Okay.
Why are we not synced up? Proof is in the poison. We can do proof is in the poison.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. And I'm even going to take this teleport to the marketplace because this seems to work. Teleporting to the marketplace seems to work consistently. / deathing to your bind point seems to work consistently. Regular teleporting doesn't necessarily work, which I find to be really odd.
But it does use up the scroll, which is frustrating.
It does. Or the charge off of your wand or stick or whatever.
Yeah.
You've noticed the hit with the Inquisitor. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I was really surprised when I heard that bug because it makes a lot of sense for the kind of problems I personally have been encountering with 2 hits and stuff. I'm sure Forehand's still in the voice chat, right?
Yes, he is.
Okay, so you know we're going to prove is in the poison. Perfect. May not like it, but you know it. I'm going to leave the trapper to go to the trapping.
Probably a
Yeah,
good idea.
basically I just couldn't sleep. Huh?
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, right? I guess I'll run back across this death bridge trap and help you guys with all this trash on this side.
Oh, what a nice guy.
I know. Well, first of all, robot now. Not a guy. Robots.
Oh, excuse me.
Please,
My
come on.
apologies.
Represent my pronouns. Robot.
I'll recognize your pronouns just for you, buddy.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Robot.
We're friends.
How did I come to daggers on a caster type? So the reason I like the daggers, it's got a lot of weirdness to it, but in my opinion, one of the easiest ways, or at least was one of the easiest ways to get Reaper experience was on a cleric or somebody who could get a super high DC sound burst. I'm gonna get you murdered. My hireling is not healing me.
I'm killing as fast as I can.
Well, killing is good.
Sorry, Rhett texted me in the middle of that, so.
Oh, it's okay. But I need my guy to heal me once in a while. And he just wasn't. Anyway, so one of the quickest ways that I have found to get Reaper experience and to level is to have the high DC sound burst and be able to do something like firewall or quick melee him down. And I actually really like how the dual wielding dagger build plays.
I thought the fastest way to level was playing Inquisitive.
Playing Inquisitive is also reasonable, but I'm kind of Inquisitive out right now. So, trying to do something a little bit not the same old right now. And I'll probably end up doing at least one Inquisitive live on the halfling. So with that in mind, I'm like, yeah, I'll probably do something else. Also, I basically TR'd Javabot on from a barbarian life on a lurk. Lurk? Is that the right word? No, lark. Whim. Alright, whim. I was having a discussion with Jerry about stuff I used to be able to get when I TR'd and how it no longer works on Samus. He's like, no, I don't think that works on anybody. I don't think it ever did. And then I TR'd to be like, whatever, see, and it didn't work anymore. And I'm like, ah. And I went back. Beef actually went back and found an old DDO cast clip where they talked about how that happened.
Yeah. I think it was a stealth nerf. Not too long
It
ago.
was. It was definitely a stealth nerf.
Yeah, because I remember getting all that, like, Menace of the Underdark stuff, throwing half of it off my screen, you know?
Right. Well, and when I specifically bought that package of Menace of the Underdark, the reason I bought the package I bought was because of that particular bonus, right?
Yeah.
Like, the idea of getting stat tomes to every skill was a big part of why I picked that one. Yeah, we got double famine Reapers
Yeah,
here.
they're down.
Yeah. So, like, and I talked that over with Jerry. Like, literally, that was one of the... Oh, there's another one somewhere. It's up ahead. Alright, well, let me heal forehand here. My hireling will hopefully continue to heal me. Looks like you've murdered that thing. So, and I wouldn't even care. But somewhere in the course of events, I lost my owlbear gold steel hireling. And they will not give it back to me.
Yeah.
So,
I lost my panther, I think.
yeah, I just
One
need to
of
put
those
in a
that I've
ticket
lost. I don't
again.
remember which one, though.
Yeah, I'm just going to put in another ticket, and I'm just eventually going to keep putting in tickets until they eventually give it back to me.
Even if that never happens.
Yeah, I'll just, like, every few months, I'll just, like, put in a ticket and be like, hey, still don't have my Gold Seal Owlbear from my pre-purchase on my main character that I stream DDO on, like, 40 some hours a week. Might be okay for me to have that owlbear pet back if you would not mind doing that.
Think of it as a marketing tool.
Yeah, exactly.
Cookie.
So, anyway, I will, that's how I noticed it, and then I TR'd this because I needed a Cleric Life, and thought, oh, this will be easy, and then I haven't really played since then, this character. Got him to, like, level 4, and then parked him. Yeah, so Wilbuster, what used to happen is TRing would count as a new character for those kind of perks. Right? So you would get, like, your mystery ticket. That would give you, like, your little XP potion and your little crafting potion and something else. I don't remember what.
Behind us.
A bunch of cosmetics that we always throw off the side of our screen because you only need one cosmetic.
Right, a bunch of the cosmetics. And you would get all that stuff that you get for when you create a new character on TR. Again, that was part of how they sold that package.
Yeah, like they said, you will get this when you TR. But what was it, like 3 updates ago? They stealth nerfed it and changed all the tooltips on it.
Oh, it's been more than a year and a half. Because I noticed it like a year and a half ago. And it probably took me a couple of times before I actually noticed it then. Or remembered that I noticed it.
Yeah.
Just let you know your cleric's out of mana, so you won't be throwing heals on you.
Well. Let's fix that. Ellery!
I got a wand here and I'll use it in a couple of minutes.
Oh, I can heal to lab too. I got lots of mana. I have no problem healing to lab myself, but
I forgot to grab shield stuff before I come in here.
oh, you're one of those.
Huh?
Said you're one of those.
Oh, this quest is so easy if you have shield stuff.
Been longer than that since they changed it because they've never gotten that and you've been TRing for 5+ years. Yeah, it's been a while.
Like when you have shield stuff and evasion in this quest, like you have to try to die.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Alright.
You're making me look bad, aren't you?
Ellery, love
No,
you.
I'm just saying, like it's one of those like if you have evasion and you have shield scrolls, you're not taking the lightning damage, you're not taking the acid damage. So it's actually fairly hard to die in here because they don't really melee.
Oh, they just make you stand still while they all get in there and beat you up.
I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible.
They're like, look at this light! Huh? Oh, so pretty. Talab was on the hardcore for a little bit, but he took a mistake death and did not recover. Emotionally.
I'll be back for the next one. Like I said, towards the end there, I kind of regretted not coming back.
Right. Regret is a very powerful motivator.
Yeah.
I had a good time. I have no regrets. Anything happened on hardcore, it was fun.
No regrets.
It was good.
This is one of the 1010s that I brought over here just from there.
10 what? Songs?
Huh?
Huh? Songs? That's awesome. I didn't even know you could bring songs over from the other server. Bring these
I didn't
guys
know
into
you could
this.
bring the your friends list from over there. I just did that yesterday. Hit my friends list, and all at once I found out all my friends that were over there came into my list.
Huh. I mean, that makes sense if you... Hang on, Slab. That makes sense if that's a on a character thing, which I think a friends list is, right?
Well, it says that when you're reading the forums, it says you cannot bring your friends list will not come with you.
Well, I think that it may just not be totally accurate anymore because some of your friends will go someplace else or something. I don't know.
Oh, definitely.
I don't think it's... I think that's one of the things that's like speculative on character
Like if
transfer.
there happens to be a character on sort of with the same name, you'll probably get that person even if it's not your friend.
Right.
Because, you know, there's probably like 500,000 people with some variation of Dritz as their character name.
Only 500,000?
It's roughly.
That seems low.
Probably.
For a long time, I think everybody I ever saw was named Ritz.
Dritz. Actually, really surprised that we don't have a Dritz in the game yet.
They probably can't get permission to use that particular character.
I don't know. R.A. Salvatore probably let them do it.
I don't
Why
think
you
it's him. I think it's a Wizards thing. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure R.A. Salvatore owns the copyright to that.
You think?
I mean, it's his character.
Yeah, but it didn't... Like, a lot of those rights, when they got published, were at a time where they didn't realize that gaming rights or whatever would be a thing.
Yeah,
So, like most companies, when they got those rights, just, like, ate all of those things up.
Right.
It's very rare that somebody retained those rights. Because they just, like, threw them in as part of the, like, whatever stuff. Picking up the key. Actually, you know what? Tlab, you have evasion. You can pick up the key. Forehand, let's get out of here. No, we were too late.
Oh, that would have killed me, and then he felt guilty again.
Oh, I would not have felt guilty.
All right.
Oh yeah, because this one I can res.
That's right.
Oh,
Where's my idiot? There he is.
Did you like those books, Sam?
I am not a big Forgotten Realms guy.
Well, I know you're not a big Forgotten Realms guy, but I mean,
I have not. I've read one or two of the books, and I found them to be meh.
all right.
Are we
Because
gonna
it's,
res
like,
Kendra?
met, like every 2 minutes?
I mean, there's some of that. Did we want to res Kendra? Was she not with us?
I don't have her.
Oh,
I don't have her.
that's sad. All right.
Let me look to make sure I don't.
Well, she's still way back there, so she's clearly standing on her stone. I just did not realize that at the time. I'll play heal to lab. I'm all about it. Also, dear viewers, if you would like to join us, you have to be on the Sarlona server, and just let me know. Be level appropriate. With a very, very rare exception. Oh, I'm taking magic missile damage. What do you think we're off? Boop. Oh, someone just kissed my boo-boo. No, I honestly, other than like the actual Sharn books that DDO put out, the DDO D&D books, I'm not a big reading other people's D&D stuff.
Yeah.
Like my fantasy series that I'm a fan of is the Rift War Saga, which I highly recommend. Starts with a little book called Magician Apprentice, Magician Master. It's a 2-part book. Like, that's my quote-unquote fantasy series, and I haven't even read that in a long time. I've honestly switched most of my readings to just, like, nonfiction stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raven Feist is very good. He does a couple of things. When I do fiction,
Do. Okay.
I
You're in the bathroom.
I do the bathroom. Yes, I either read like a lot of comic books, or I'll read like F. Paul Wilson is my favorite author of all time. Who's like this really not very well known author. He does a series called I haven't actually read them, so I don't know them yet. But Repairman Jack, I think, is his big series.
That's one of my dad's favorite books, book series.
Yeah, that's his big stuff. But I actually fell in love with him with a little book that he didn't think was actually going to do all that well, called The Healer and The Terry. And those are two of my favorite books of all time. I've actually talked to him several times via emails and Twitter conversations about them. And he's like, oh yeah, you're the guy who likes The Terry. I'm like, yeah, that's me.
My wife is a big reader, and my dad's constantly trying to get her to read those books.
Yeah, I have not read any of the Repairman Jack stuff myself, but I hear it's very good. And I will at some point. Floor, you need to not be standing in this hallway with that little hit points.
Yeah. No.
You're gonna get murdered. But then the other book series that I read pretty consistently, and I don't know where you would put it. I guess fantasy. Is the Harry Dresden stuff. That's my other big fiction book series.
Yeah, one of my best friends loves that.
Yeah. So basically, I read the Dresden stuff, and I'll reread The Healer like at least once a year. I have a couple other things that I read from time to time, but primarily anymore it's just all these nonfiction books like crazy. Well,
I just finished Walking Dead. The comic.
Yeah, the comic run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like what I liked about them was that they just ended it. Like, they didn't tell you, like, hey, this is gonna be the last issue. It was just like the last issue came out, and the end of it, he was like, yeah, so this is the end. Like, just so you guys know, I'm not writing anymore. You know.
Yeah,
I thought it was cool. I mean, he's like, I know a lot of you are gonna be sad about it, but like, I just don't think that the story has anything left, and I'd rather quit it while I think it's good than to just like drag it out. Which I can respect that. I mean, that's.
Yeah,
it's good to know your limits.
It's good to have a closure, but I get that.
Well,
Oh
he
man,
wrapped the story up.
both hirelings are dead. Okay.
Yeah, he wrapped the story up.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine then. I mean, if the story's written, like it's closed, then like that's enough.
Yeah, no, like he wrapped it up like pretty well.
Talab, we've been asked not to give any spoilers on The Walking Dead, I guess.
I'm not giving any spoilers.
So, I mean, other than the fact that the story was finished, which I think is not a bad spoiler.
Yeah,
Those are the ones that always bother me. Is like when you really are reading something really good, and then they're like, "Oh, by the way, this was not generating revenue, so I just quit." It's like, no, why?
Right.
Or like, I'm really bad when it comes to television shows. Like, I swear to God, I have the worst track record on picking TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
It's, I mean, just so you know, I was one of the like 14 people who watched Firefly and was hyped about it.
I loved it.
Then it was you and me and like 2 other people.
My wife loved it.
Well, our wives don't count when it comes to the Nelson ratings, my friend.
There's all the people right there. Forehand Sam into lab.
Yeah, that's it. Like the Nelson ratings.
I have all the DVDs of it.
Sure. Yeah, because it's like 1 DVD.
No.
There's like 8 episodes. Even if you get the
their way of getting around these censors was absolutely wonderful.
Just changed everything to frack. Or
Chinese.
yeah, Chinese, that's it.
Yeah, that was the whole reason they wrote that in was so that they could swear on national television.
Yeah, I don't know. I loved it. I liked the movie, although the movie was not as good as the show, obviously.
To be honest, we didn't expect it to be. I mean, you know.
No, we just were expecting it to tie up a bunch of loose ends.
Right.
Which it did. That's all I needed from it.
You know, I just don't understand. Netflix would make a killing on it if they just picked it up. But the thing is that Josh Whedon has said, like, hey, I'll do this, but the entire cast has to come back, and like Summer Glau's just not interested, and who was it? It's like, Summer Glau's not interested, and then I think Nathan Fillion's not interested.
Right. Well, he's got yet another new show. I think it's on a 2nd season, but I don't think it's doing great. But this is where I get a little inside baseballery, right? That, remember that particular era in particular was when Whedon was being a bit of a creeper that we've recently found out about. So there might be some perfectly legitimate reasons that certain actresses will not come back to working with certain people. Him in particular.
Alright, let's keep trucking. What are we doing now?
I keep hitting the wrong button, that's what. Ironstone Inlet actually would be good.
If you want to do SDK, we can do SDK. I don't care.
Oh, it's fine. Let's do Ironstone Inlet while we're cramming out 4s real fast. I can solo SDK.
Okay. 1 second. Can I get a ship buff so I can get some resistance?
Maybe.
We can try to invite you to the ships.
Well, hang on till I get there.
I can't even get into my ship.
Yeah, it has been real weird, but maybe with an invitation it'll be different. Also, please use the other chat so I can hear you.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm standing at the portal.
Alright, I will attempt to give you an invitation.
Thank you.
It worked? Awesome. That might be the workaround to Lab, is we just have to invite...
Okay, you want to invite me to your ship then? Mine is probably closed, though, is the problem.
It says, did you get it?
Yeah, I got on yours.
Okay, because it says I try. Oh, you tried to invite me. Yeah, I'm
I tried
not
to invite
anywhere
you to
near there.
mine, but mine's closed.
Well, that and I'm already at Ironstone Inlet. Oh, there's one fail to get to Ironstone Inlet.
Oh my gosh.
Looks like 2 fails.
Oh, my Doge is just going to town on your dummy now.
Oh, nice. 3. This is where I get a spin down D20 and I start counting up how many times it tried to get into a quest. 4. Oh, there's a person who gave up trying to get into Ironstone Inlet and just left. God. This bug, man.
Did you see the new Judge promos, Sam?
I did, the tutor package.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty sweet. I wish I could get a hold of one.
Well, I honestly need to take a look at what their new stuff is, but basically it's like buy your way into judgeship, so you could probably do it.
Buy your way into judgeship, huh?
Basically.
Oh, they moved this quest, didn't they?
It's still in the harbor.
Yeah, but like somewhere that it didn't used to be.
It's right in front of the Leaky Dinghy. It's
Okay.
like one dock over or whatever, right? No, it used to be on the other side of
It used to
the
be on the other side, yeah.
dock.
Well, that's alright. I got a horse. Got me a horse.
Yeah, I don't have a horse yet. I need to go get a horse on this guy.
There's
On
one.
the right level to go out there and do.
We're in the right level to do it, you know.
Oh, nope.
Not really.
I did not get in.
Yeah, I think there's I know where they think the problem is, and I'm pretty sure they're incorrect. Oh, you got in, you butt. Oh, I got in.
Oh, guess who won't then?
Well, I think for quests, once the instance is started, it's a little bit more likely to work. I don't know if that's actually true, but I think it's true. But I think what's going on is I think there's a bug in their handler, and I think there's been a bug in their handler for a while.
And it's just now it's finally just breaking so bad that it's
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And I honestly don't know if they, like, I used to have some ins with some of the devs that worked in QA, but I no longer have those connections anymore. So I don't know if where they're looking or what they're looking at, etc.
I'm gonna pull this Reaper over here.
Okay. I'm gonna send this chick off and open this chest.
Oh, it's dead.
It's dead.
Good job, you guys. No, for Firefly, I think they should just leave Firefly where it is. Just let it sit there in as one of the great series that died too early.
I would like them to do one more season just to show they can.
Yeah, I also, like, keep in mind that, like, what's her name now has got, I guess did the one TV show end? Did Gotham wrap up?
It's not gonna be good.
It did, right? But she's still making like multi-million-dollar movies, so probably getting her is expensive. Fillion is expensive.
And Netflix got the money.
What's her name? Has her own show that she's literally the lead in, which is great. Pearson's. I don't know if you guys watched it, but it's really good. It's a Suit spin-off.
Yeah, I've seen it.
So I really enjoy it.
Yar yar.
The only one I don't know what they're doing is Summer, really. Jewel Saute has been doing all sorts of stuff.
Last time I saw her, she was a cameo on Big Bang Theory. That's the last thing I've seen her on.
I feel like I saw her someplace else, but like she was really good in the Sarah Connor Chronicles, and then went, oh yeah, we're not doing that. We're backing this train up.
What did you see?
Well, I guess it's just 2 Fear Reapers. Maybe it's not that bad.
Oh, come on. You can handle 2 Fear Reapers.
I just saw 2 Reapers, and I'm like, yeah, that's not... Because the way my luck has been, they haven't been Fear Reapers.
But me and Forehand are on the other side of the map, so, you know, just be aware of that.
Oh, I'm a Ferd. I'm a Ferd. Where's my healer? He's nowhere to be found.
Go babysit Sam.
I apologize in advance for all your guys' deaths from all these Fear Reaper dots, because I got feared for like 60 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Protected us until they see you.
Welcome to all the dots.u.
We actually don't have fear dots right now.
Oh, nice. You guys will be good shape then.
Yep.
I can't believe I got crushed right then. I can. Did I notice that Jerry got lost in laid plans? He was saying we finally fixed it. That's the one where you like run back and forth, right?
It's the factory one where you go down to the basement.
Oh, I hate that one. What did they say they fixed
Me
it
too.
by doing? Did they make it where those golems are actually interactable before they smash the things? I don't know what pattern you guys take, but it's way different than the pattern that I take.
I just make a big circle, man.
I do too, but I hit all the different things on the way.
So do I.
I have to look at your circle later. Guess what? Your left big toe has turned purple. Your right big toe has turned purple. Ooh, what if they turn purple and green? Like one green, one purple. That'd be awesome. See, what else? What else could we be guessing? I'm a boomer? I'm not a boomer. Sorry. Boop-a-doo. Not a boomer. So, like... Yeah, I'm very sure. So, boomers were born from 46 to 64. Generation X, which is what I am, was born from 65 to 80. I was born in 79.
You guys are kids.
Yeah, shut up, boomer.
Yeah.
And then, and then millennials were born from 81 to 96.
That's
and
when I
then
started gaming.
Generation Z or whatever is after that. So Remington is
It's Zed.
Is it Zed? Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm a boomer now. Remember?
Here, I'll kill these Fear Reapers that you failed to kill.
Thanks. Appreciate you. Get feared for like the whole fight like I did. That'd be great. And by great, I mean Terabad. But yeah, so I'm not a boomer. I just missed
Will,
it.
You know Will's not a dump stat, right?
My will's like good.
Sure about that?
Well, it's as good as I could get it. I mean, I don't have +6 gear, but I've been casting Owl's Wisdom on myself. Yeah. 79, baby. Just be 79 like the rest of us.
I don't know. This is just one of the few times I can actually bust your chops on it.
Bust away, man. This is, like I said, poor Javabot over here is got problems. He's got problems.
Did you take off with your stones so I could take them res them?
Just take him to the shrine.
Don't look like you're headed shrine. Look like you've got a massive.
There's the 2 shrines or whatever. It'll be
There
fine.
was a problem between me and him, okay?
I can almost get to the shrine. Like, if he was 5 seconds closer to the shrine, I can get there.
Well, I'm working my way over there right now, okay?
It's all good.
Alright, you should be able to reach it now.
Pretty close, I think. Although I need you to stand still so I don't leash to you. Alright, perfect. Now I should be good. I said I would not mind being a millennial, and I would not mind being a boomer. Except, I don't want to... Oh, I just missed it. You're like 1 second too far away.
Just missed it. Alright.
Now I'm definitely too many seconds away.
I got you.
Carry my robot ghost! Bebop, boobop, boo. Does not compute.
Alright, if you can't reach it from here, then you're on your own.
Yeah, it's fine. Get my Gibbers blade out and go to town.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing what's his name.
Oh, yeah, you're hireling. Oh, whoops.
Yeah, he's around. Forehand
Yeah, he's
brought
in-
him, but he apparently leashed.
He's in my pocket.
Me.
He's
Oh.
in my pocket chewing on some stale Cheetos.
Oh, weird. Mal Havoc.
I mean, I keep them in there for people, you know.
They-
I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, that's all good. You just
Nice
complete
to have
the
a
quest.
snack while you're in my pocket, you know.
Yeah. All those pork rinds in there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, thank you very much. Welcome to the USS Fat Halfling. I appreciate the follow, my friends.
All right, here comes Yar Yar.
Kaboom! We'll just hit the heal button ourselves here. Where are you, Forehand? You're still back here?
I'm on the shrine.
I'll heal you. I magically healed your broken bits.
Thank you.
The study of generations is actually interesting. Yeah, that stuff is good, but most of it's just marketing ploys to try to layer the various groups out to try to better market to those people.
You want to talk to the person over there?
I'm like all the way back here with you.
Oh.
This is another quest I feel like they should have the horses work in.
Yeah, I agree. I think they should have the horse work in any quest that's like open air like this, you know?
I think part of the problem is that the way they did the coding was not... I feel like they did it a particular way, and then I think in retrospect they did it a different way completely, so I'm not really sure how they did the coding.
Alright, we ready for XP?
I think so. Ready for XP?
I'm
He's
okay.
ready. He's a first lifer. He doesn't care about XP. He loves it.
I get to play with some friends.
Oh, we gotta go kill the cook.
Yeah.
We gotta go kill the skinny.
He's a beast, Mark. Watch out. Oh, I killed it. Never mind. Scorching rays, baby. Scorching rays.
Why couldn't you do that to the Reapers?
They were surrounded by gobnoblins, and I tried. Also,
Oh,
I
okay.
can only hit one scorching ray like every 6 seconds or something.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Alright, Hefe, what's next?
Should you still take precision? I think so, if you want the fortification bypass.
In high level Reapers, that's really, really good.
But the question is, if you just want it for the to hit, you may not need it after the patch tomorrow. Heroes of the Storm has started a patch update. How about we don't do that? Pretend like we did.
Alright, Hefe, what's next?
The last of my level 4s are STK, Fresh in the Air, Rest for the Restless, and some Tangle Root stuff. So
Pick it and let's go.
let's do the STK stuff because I want to. I'm gonna see if it'll let me on my airship without having to slash death. If it doesn't let me on the first try, I'm just gonna slash death. Oh yeah! Just gotta threaten it. Gotta be like, see, do you want it? Do you want me to commit honorable suckapoo? If not, you just let me on. Just let me in. See, I probably have also earned a second Reaper experience as well. Oh no, I'm
So
8
far away.
experience away.
324 away from my first.
Let's see, let's get away with hitting this button. Yeah, that 5 is from that bug. It makes a lot of sense. And I'm glad that whoever decided to do that math to like figure out what was going on noticed it. Because it hurt. Alright, has somebody entered the waterworks? Somebody is in the steam tunnels at least.
Yep.
It's not me. On my way.
We can do the whole chain because it doesn't take very long, or we can just do the parts that I need. I don't care.
Whatever you want to do.
Well, forehand, do you need the first part?
I think I can red box
Alright,
it, can
just
I?
do the whole
You can
thing.
red box the entire thing.
Just start at part 1.
Alright, that's
I don't have-
blockade.
I think I thought the first one started at level 3.
It does. There's yeah.
So you must not have repeated. Oh, there we go.
I did.
Perfect.
I repeated.
Is this a visual bug or is it actually on normal?
Why did it get on? I put it on Reaper, but it's on normal. Let me recall out.
Oh man. Yeah, like I said, the big to hit. It's hard to tell when you're firing off your double crossbows, but it's a real. Okay, it's not even giving me. I've reset it, by the way. I'm not even getting the option to go in at on the level 3 one. Unless it is blockade and it's just a
Okay,
graphical.
am I at the top? Isn't that the first one?
They're all in the same spot.
All right, I'm in.
Sweet, on the way. 3 skulls. All right, I'm down.
Heck yeah. About that Reaper 3 skull life.
On Samus with a bunch of past lives and gear, I'd be more on board, but this is fine.
Do you want to recall and?
No, this is totally fine.
All right.
I don't care if I get you murdered and you solo the quest. Not today, although I will have to wrap up after this chain, though. I need to keep the momentum high on the bus. Oh!
Oh, apparently we're ending early anyways.
I think they may have figured out exactly how bad it is.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed that Jerry never went to an airship. Never did anything but interquest. They're double fragments, by the way. So, I think he did a pretty good job of dodging.
Well, at
or
least he
whatever.
didn't commit that they were going to fix it today, because that he says, if we're not going to let it, if we can fix it today, we'll try. But we're not. I can't promise anything.
Well, I don't honestly think they know what's wrong. I think they're just gonna try a server restart and hope that does something. I could be incorrect, and I hope they come back and everything is fixed. But
Yeah, I've been getting tells this entire quest. Like, yeah, man, because one of my friends saw me going to the market. He's like, "Don't go in there." And then he's been telling. As soon as they seen that, he's like, "Well, I guess they noticed how bad it was." Like, yeah, apparently.
Raider says, "Good, please fix. See you later," and logged off. Well, I mean,
That's good.
I almost at first I seriously considered not even trying to play today.
Yeah, I don't
Like when I logged on and saw how bad it was, because I'm not one that sugarcoats things. I don't hold their water. When they do something right, I'll tell you how right it is, and when they do something bad, I'll tell you how I dislike it.
Yeah.
Like that's part of the Samus experience. Just part of the reason I think that if they do start doing a sponsorship deal, I'll never be one of the people they do it to.
Did that message say update or restart?
Restart. The worlds are coming down in 15 minutes for a restart, I believe.
Okay.
Mine says 25 minutes.
Well, that was.
Well, that's Samus Brain doing whatever Samus Brain does.
So
Here.
the other day I did this and actually avoided hitting any of these things.
Yeah, it's not hard.
No, I know, but I don't know. Every time I just don't do that, and then this time I came in here and I was like, I'm gonna try this.
No. I just have a method that I always take. And most of the time, it just happens to, like, miss the stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because I avoided it and trained myself that that's the pattern that I take, but...
Okay, it does not. I don't see where it says they're just going to do a world reset.
It says
they're
addressing
gonna-
performance issues, that's all.
Yes, that's all it says. That might mean they may be shut down for 6 hours.
I doubt it. Like I said, I imagine they're just doing a restart.
Could be shut down for 15 minutes. Could be shut down for 48 hours. Who knows?
Yeah.
Roll the dice with them sometimes.
Yeah, well, as long as they're doing something, you know.
Oh,
I know-
good. Things spawned. Reaper back here, by the way.
Oh boy.
It is on its way to you, so it doesn't matter to me that much.
It is on my Doge. And now my Doge it's now mad at me and dead.
You vote for 15 minutes. I vote for however long it takes. But one way or another, I will not be back until later this evening. I would like to be... I'd like to come back in and everything works really nicely this afternoon. But I'm going to spend the next, like, bunch of hours working on the bus, so... If they need 6 hours to fix it, I hope that they put a long-term fix in. But if they just do a server restart and it band-aids it until tomorrow, I'm okay with that too.
Yeah. Yeah, we should have done like 4 skulls.
Speak for yourself.
Well, I mean, he's carrying an awful lot of the water, I think. Again, there's a big difference between doing the stuff with an extra helper or two to split the aggro. Like, I noticed a difference between playing this character on R1 versus playing, like, the other characters with 2 or 3 people on R1 on the hardcore server.
Oh, Sam, you're in there by yourself, buddy.
Oh, that's fine. I felt like I waited long enough and you weren't there, so I was just going to move on.
I was getting my collectible.
Oh, I never get that collectible because I don't want to deal with the extra spawns.
There isn't extra spawns for that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. I never got a spawn on that one.
Yeah, I just went and got it, and there was no spawn there, buddy.
Huh. Yeah, I would say
I
probably...
got it. I didn't get a spawn.
I feel like most of the time I go through there and I get that there's extra trash spawns. I'll go for the swim, I think. Just like I don't go get this collectible pack because I don't want to deal with this trap.
See, like, that's more valid, but, like, the one in there, I don't think I've ever seen anything spawn in there.
Oh, I feel like I have a super high rate. Would I ever consider renaming Javabot? No. There are
Only
2
if
rules
Scott-
for
only if-
Javabot. Javabot's name is Javabot, and Javabot is always a Warforged, even when it doesn't
Only-
make him better.
Now, what about if Starbucks sponsored you?
I would not rename Javabot or Samus.
Well, I wasn't saying rename Samus. I'm saying rename JavaBot.
No.
No, you wouldn't rename it to Starbucks bot for a
No.
few
I would.
dollars a month.
No. I would make. I'd be happy to make a new character named Starbucks Bot. Hey, thank you. Too cool cat. I was busy reading the name.
You got murdered.
I did. I was too busy reading the name.
That was a famine reaper that meleeed you down.
Whatever.
It was.
I'm all good. I'm happy. I'm happy to do it. The biggest problem with this is that I'm gonna have to release, I think. Now, you want to see a possible awesome thing, though?
What's that?
When we complete the quest, if the teleport thing fails, because it fails on release sometimes, so I could accidentally stay in the quest and come back to life by hitting the release button if it doesn't teleport me to the airship.
Right.
And then I could step into the next quest again and get the full heal.
Yep.
It's actually pretty sweet. Oh, man. What would you rather my Javabot character be named? I could rename the last name from Reboot Me. But this character has a special history with me, to be honest. Just like AS400 is another one of my characters. The AS400 is a programming monstrosity that basically carries the back of the business world, or carries the business world on its back, but it is a massive beast, and it likes to eat babies. Could at least complete the quest so I could see if I have to get out or not.
Oh my gosh, I just got a feather falling ring out of a chest.
Boom!
Look at that.
Boom!
I love it. That's awesome. All right, I don't think we even have time for the next one.
Yeah, we do. The next one's
Think
super
so?
fast. Yeah.
All right.
They'll give us a 10-minute warning again.
Yeah, also that. The difference is I was planning on doing it on Reaper 1 where you could basically just run through everything, but now we're on Reaper 3, so we have to stop and kill stuff.
Right.
Welcome.
Hello!
Hey, what's up, team?
Hey!
Hello.
There's a guy. I haven't heard that voice in a few weeks.
So we
It's
have...
been many days.
Peter's asked us, what would you do if the Earth was attacked by a giant alien robot?
I would accept my new robot overlords.
I can't say on this version of the stream.
Oh my goodness.
That's why I'm saying that. I will accept my new robot overlords.
I would fight to the last man.
And then tell him that you're a woman.
Well, you
Well-
see, the thing is that you accept them, you become one of their trusted members, and then when they're, when they feel nice and comfortable a few years down the road, they're like, everybody's cool, everybody's under control. It's a coup situation.
No.
Well, how
It's a
about
long
this?
game, man.
How about this?
Attrition.
Can't do
Alexa, how do you feel today?
it.
There you go.
I don't know if that came over or not.
It
It
did
did.
not. This is my story, right? Too many people, particularly Americans, fought, died, and gave up their sovereign honor to give me the freedoms that I have today, that I enjoy and I appreciate and I value. Too many people have gone through that pain and suffering. The least I can do if we're attacked by a giant robot is stand up for America with them.
Well, that's the thing, though, right? Is if you respect what they did and stuff, and you want us to be free, you don't want it to just immediately fail. And you just fighting in the beginning, you will immediately fail.
Nope. Fight to the
Yeah, no, you will fight. If you fight in the beginning, you will immediately fail because if it's a giant alien robot, its technology is way better than ours. Let's be
Okay,
honest. Like,
well, hold on. I saw an old movie one time. They took a rope
I swear, if this
and
is
they
War of
tied
the
it around the
Worlds-
legs. And they flew
Oh.
around a couple of times.
Oh,
and they
just
tripped
collapsed
it.
Yeah.
You're correct, Thoughtkart. Pearl Harbor will be the 7th, so Saturday, yep.
Yep.
The day that will live in infamy.
Yep. My grandfather was on one of the boats that got hit.
I'm shrining basically at every opportunity and shrining Ellery at every opportunity because I forgot to summon the other guy instead.
Okay.
So, just trying to keep my hit points up for those watching, trying to figure it out.
So,
That's what's
Timbrell,
going
I
on.
will be staying post 20 for at least until update 45. Looks like.
Okay.
So it's going to be after the new year, which sounds like
Yeah.
way too long for me.
I took my hardcore guy and I decided to use that for my high level guy instead.
Yeah.
You know, working on filling out destinies.
Okay. Well, the lab's gonna be up there, I would assume tomorrow. Because this is a box life. I bought one box. So I'm getting to level 8 and then taking my box to 20. I would like to get in like a week or two of raids with Talab, you know.
Oh, you're going to have it. Like I said, it's going to be at least a month, probably closer to 2.
Well, I mean, I'm also gonna do some epic past lives, I think.
Yeah. Well, and
'Cause
I'm...
I've only got one stack of Colors of the Queen.
Yeah, so does Java.
And
we
they
gotta-
nerfed that.
We
That
got
used to clock all the time. Now it just clocks very random.
Ooh.
Yeah, colors.
Man, that was all sorts of bad.
What? No! Why? I'm a robot, I stable...
All sorts of bad.
That's because I threw a
That's
pot
close.
on you.
No, as a robot, you auto-stabilize. Then you, like, heal up to, like, 45. Instead, I healed to 2.
Did one more
That's
hit point
because I
than you
threw a
need.
pot on you.
I know you did. That's why I'm complaining.
Well, I didn't want you to die.
I was stable. I was fine. I was gonna be okay.
Now look at me.
Oh man. All right. Now we gotta play rescue. Where's your stone, Talab? Never mind.
Right at the bottom by the. Okay, I got Gibber's Blade as well. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I was gonna say Ellery could probably rescue.
I mean, if you want to have Ellery rescue, you can do that, but she's probably just gonna get murdered. Like, she'll just get murked.
Oh, give me a second. Let me see.
Okay.
You'd be surprised. Ellery gets some work done. Oh, never mind. I leashed back, targeting your stone right into the middle
Okay.
of all those guys.
I know how to salvage this.
Talab's gonna Givers. That's how it happens.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Well, the
gonna
other way you
Gibber-
salvage this is you take improved critical range,
Oh God, shut up. You're done. Not talk anymore. Oh,
40 some points of inquisitive.
Alright. I'm hiding in the shrine until I die, and then I'll res and heal myself.
that's fine.
Okay.
But
You got less than 9 minutes to do it in.
can you reopen the door? I'm like 2 seconds at the door. That might be enough.
Yeah. Tell me when you want.
I'm on my way right now. So slow. Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, shoot.
Just die inside the room. Oh, your
I
hireling
did.
lived. Nice.
Yeah, I opened the door, and there was, like, the 2 ogres right there.
Oh
They're
man.
like, oh, hello.
Hi. All right, yeah. I don't know. It's really close.
Well, if you tell me when you're going up the stairs.
All right, I will
can
tell you
do
when
it.
I'm on the first stair. All right, pull it,
Now.
Daddy-o. No, I'm a second too far away.
Yeah,
You're gonna have
I'm-
to rescue, and you have 9 minutes.
I'll do what I can.
And Ellery
We
least
just
about
got
top
too
of me,
many
right?
mobs at once.
I would like to point out that I did not enter the quest first.
Oh, it was me.
Okay.
I still think we probably have time. This massive setback definitely hurt us. I don't think we overpulled either. This is just one of those spots that it gets crazy.
What's 9 minutes?
Server go
server
down in
restart.
9 minutes.
They say you're saying research, and I'm saying they're going to work on it.
I don't know, we'll see.
We'll see.
One way or another, the servers go down in 9 minutes.
Alright, is this clear enough that I can get you? I think so.
Yeah,
probably.
and when you come up to grab his stones, then My stone is just right back here behind him.
We all know where your stone's gonna be, Forehand.
It's gonna be in somebody's pocket, and I'll be
It's
sitting
gonna
there going,
it's gonna be
it's
behind
warped."
wherever everybody else's stone is.
All right, everyone, enjoy the complimentary Cheetos and pork rinds.
It's like if everybody else
But
died
there we go.
here.
So, I think druids should also have like beef jerky and like I don't know, lettuce for spell components.
Maybe.
I'm just saying. I think it'd be much more environmentally sustainable.
I don't know. It depends on who you talk to. Some people say you can't have
Berries.
jerky. You can't have beef. So think about
I'm
that.
gonna have human jerky because the robots took over.
I feel like if that's the case, then you might as well just have like other things. All right, let me.
So Allegra, I can't say her name because she'll chime up. Is they're adding emotions to her?
That seems bad.
Yeah, this sounds like the start of the robot apocalypse.
So okay, so this is actually great because for years I've been saying thank you to her just for this. I will have a nice place in the People Zoo.
You have a nice cushy place.
Dude, I'm gonna have like a little yard. They're gonna put some like little like balls and things in there for enrichment for me to like play with.
Did they
Maybe
You're
like
definitely
some
gonna have
overall-
balls for you to play with. That's
like a little
true.
Jenga thing or something that's gonna be in there. Like when you go to the zoo and like the lion pit's got like the little toys in there.
I don't normally pull that, but it was an infernal mark, and I didn't want it to just randomly get pulled.
That's fine. Yeah, I don't think people are gonna get a lot of extra information out of Jerry on the Inquisitive stuff. I think he's gonna do a pretty good job of keeping that type-lidded.
Whoa, Reaper behind us.
All right, well, sounds like you're on it.
Gary's usually pretty good about like what he needs to keep quiet. He's good about keeping quiet.
Yeah, he's. Now watch how I leave you to sit there and slowly bleed out. Oh wait, no, you're a robot, so you're not gonna do that. You'll just get up in a minute. See? Look at that. Basically
it's a very
safe.
unusual crossbow you have.
Light.
Thank you.
Don't call
Hey,
your
don't, Peter.
Peter, your
Don't.
name is Nobi. Alright, Peter.
Waving those crossbows at point blank range is pretty brave.
Right? Yeah, I remind you of Shuno, who is kind of a bully. Okay, that's fine.
All right, 5 minutes, guys.
You know, Talab says it often, but if you feel like you're mistreated, you either have brought it on yourself, because I'm genuinely go out of my way to be nice to everybody, even though I'm cranky and often mad and in pain. But I go out of my way to be good to everybody. Also, those are your feelings that, you know, I love having you here, and I love it when you have useful and interesting conversation. Like, you had some good talking points earlier today and yesterday. But if you feel like I'm in a particularly bad mood and I'm taking out on you or whatever, you're welcome to find a different stream to hang out in for the day. I got the Fear Reaper, by the by.
I saw that.
Alright, and never mind. I was in the process of leaving, but apparently didn't leave fast enough.
All right.
So Forehand can rescue me. Why everybody else violently pushes forward. Luke in Ator 77. That's great. Oh man. Lucinator, thank you very much for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the USS Fat Halfling. Welcome to our race to the completion. I think we'll be okay, honestly. I think we have time. But we're definitely letting Talab, like, he's definitely carrying this old Warforged body to victory. Another Fear Reaper.
I can't even target this one.
Also, Talab, your hireling is out of the mana and out of the hit points.
I know. More.
Okay. Just making you panic.
Oh, I'm not panicking.
Panic harder, you can do it.
Panic!
Yeah, ThoughtGuard likes Star Wars a lot.
Uh-oh.
Hey, the last 5 minutes is going to be run in place.
Gosh darn it.
All might be
stuck up
done.
here.
Oh, we were on the last stretch too. This is.
Nope, think you're done.
No, we're not. We still have time. I think it's only going to take like 3 minutes to do this last fight. We just gotta.
We gotta move.
We have to be able to move.
And I just went to a red signal.
Oh yeah, I did too. They might be shutting things down early.
No.
That
Someone
seems
has to go
odd.
lunch early, you're dead.
I could have done this.
Nope.
It was right there. It was right on the cusp. All right, everybody. I think with
It'll say 1 minute warning, and we're still up there.
I could have done this. So close.
like I said, I think we were there. And again, who takes stuff from people and beats people up? Hey, man. Again, I'm sorry, and I'm going to tell you one more time that if you feel like you're being attacked, you do not have to be here. I 100% do not do the attacking first. And I also take a lot of the attacks pretty well until it becomes, like, the thing that you do. So you coming into the stream and telling me that I am a bully and picking on you consistent, like, you're making yourself into a victim, and I'm not going to play that game. So again, last warning, cut it out. Find another stream to go hang out in until you're in a different mood. Or maybe I'm in a different mood and I'm more likely to take it. But I give lots of chances to people, and you're basically on your last one. And I'll just block every single Facebook account that's not a DDO player or YouTube account.
Or just stop trolling. Like that's an option.
Again, this chat room will fill up with people telling you that I'm pretty fair when it comes to that kind of stuff. Even
Unless you're
ThoughtGar,
wrong.
who has been the biggest punished person. Yep, the server just died.
Yep.
So, alright guys, I'm going to go work on the bus. I'll try to do I don't think I need to do like a pre-starting thing. I think you guys all know. But I'll definitely do a post what I got done today update. And then I really want to take a nap. And then I'll do my best to get on around between 8 and 9 Central Standard Time. The plan will be to work on Samius and try to help Raider get some XP tonight as well. So, again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, follow. If you get an opportunity, check out Top Hat Talab stream. Check out Tobrel's stream. They're reasonable players. They're okay to watch. Usually not Tobrel though. Tobrel's pretty bad.
Truth.
Although you do get the bathroom visits with Trabero.
You do. You get the bathroom visits and
opening of Cokes.
Gonna say, and opening the Coke Zeros. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, I
that's
just
right.
opened a Coke Zero. I can't open another one.
All right, everybody. Peace, much love, and we'll see you guys hopefully in a few hours. Toodles.
Everybody have a good evening.
Later.
Bye.